Welcome to Sad Boys, podcast about feelings and other things also. I'm Jarvis.
I'm Jordan, number 200.
Number 200.
Well, it's 0, so it doesn't count for anything. It is just
2 0. Yeah, but cancel out.
Jacob and I talked about bringing one balloon with 200 written on it in marker, and we forgot.
And then what? Yeah, I was gonna say. And then what happened?
So Austin, can you put a balloon
And
in
maybe
here?
some like confetti or something.
give it a lot
drop
of work.
confetti right now.
Could you like make us turn into Transformers?
Yeah, can you make me like jacked? More
Yeah.
jacked.
That's
Can we do
actually
all
impossible.
Of
What?
the effects at once.
Can you do that thing that they did in that Superman movie where you digitally remove my mustache?
Yeah, make it look like not great.
Like, and make it look. We'll try to make it look good. Like it costs millions of dollars. Run
And you're
that up.
like, and you're like, this cost millions of
Millions
dollars.
of dollars.
Look, why did they do such a bad job?
They did. Wow, that was incredible.
And then all of the effects on 3. You go 1, 2, 3. Yippee!
What was that? Did anybody hear that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what would be really funny. Don't do the effects then. let that pass. Peeps, you got a crazy energy in that chair. You're in a high rise right now.
Dude, April 17th, 2026.
What does that mean?
Watch out.
Watch out.
No, I got a plan.
Is that a threat?
No, not to me.
Not to me.
What's up, dude? What's cracking?
What's cracking with me? I'm cracking packs. I'm cracking
That's
packs and I'm slapping facts up in this piece.
You okay, man?
Yeah. Hell
Episode
yeah.
200, you're excited, I guess?
Episode 200, dude. I don't know how to act, dude. I'm fucking acting up.
You're being extremely inappropriate.
I'm being so nasty. I've been playing a lot of MTG Arena Cube. It's a
Nice.
great way for me to spend too much money goofing and gaffing around. And speaking of spending too much money, I'm opening Riftbound cards, a League of Legends card game. And you know what? I'll say it. They didn't send me any free cards. I'm seeing a lot of influencers getting sent free
Okay.
cards. And
You're furious.
Magic the Gathering did, because I'm a Magic the Gathering ambassador.
You're shaking.
Maybe I'm not supposed to pit them against each other like that.
Too bad bitches. I mean, I want to be.
Well, no. Riftbound is out. Magic is cracking. I'm cracking packs and I'm lacking facts. I lost all my facts from earlier.
You just had them a second ago.
I had them a second ago.
You
No, they're
shouldn't
all
have slapped
gone.
them, I guess.
I'm going to a basketball game today. I'm tired.
tonight?
I'm not doing well. Things are bad. Is that what you were asking?
What do you think my question was?
You said, are things, how are you? And I said a lot of stuff, and then I remembered how bad things are.
I remembered who I am.
Dude, I'm not sleeping well.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm sleeping so late, and it's messing me up.
Waking up late?
I'm waking up late. I'm sleeping late. I think I'm sleeping a normal amount, but I'm waking up a formal amount. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with rhyming
In a
today
tuxedo.
because I'm obsessed with my timing to play with the time of my rhyme.
We went to a Lakers game.
No, we didn't.
Me and Jordan. I mean Jarvis. I just said.
April 17th, 2026.
Yeah, he gets it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Anastasia.
I can't believe I did that.
I can't believe you did that. 200 episodes.
I mean,
Jesus.
you just...
You almost made it to
So
200 episodes
close.
without.
Yeah.
We have to erase the whiteboard that says days since Anastasia mixes up
Since
Jarvis and Jordan.
incident.
And the number is like 3,000 days.
And Jarvis so kindly took me to a Lakers game.
We saw the Lakers playing the Heat. You got to see Bam Adebayo.
He's on my fantasy
He-
team.
That's
He's-
where we'd take you if we were
He's
about
like
to
the
like put you
boyfriend of
down.
like a real basketball player or something.
What?
He's like the boyfriend of like a really famous basketball
Yeah.
player. I think
Yeah.
he also plays basketball, but like
But like his partner is
Asia Wilson.
Wilson.
It's like Obama's
fucking
wife's husband.
Aces.
the reigning champs.
The reigning
No,
champs
Bam
of the
Adebayo is
WNBA.
cool. He's a good guy. He's a cool guy.
It's gotta be weird to both be playing basketball.
They're so cute together. They're kind of perfect together.
They
They're
are
both
cute.
super Christian.
Yeah, and that it's like a match.
It's a good match.
It's a match. Like if you're Zoran on Hinge and you find your queen. He found his.
Is
like,
that true?
Yeah, he found his partner on Hinge, and one day I hope it can happen for me.
I mean, all we need to, I guess you just need to
Zoran's
run
the
for
mayor. Also,
I
he
guess,
won.
at this
He won.
point.
I guess I got to run for mayor.
Yeah,
at this
I guess
point.
you can probably tell socialism won. That's why we're in difficult dire
Mom,
straits
Daddy's
right now.
America.
It's wait, what was supposed to happen again?
Everyone's leaving New York.
We're supposed to unify the caliphate. All of LA exploded because it's in war with New York now.
Breaking
New
news.
York is essentially almost exactly like the film Escape from New York.
Yeah. Which is every waspy rich guy is doing Escape from New York.
Yeah.
Except if Kurt Russell just like fell over and started crying.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Tarzan, except for it's a concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
City of Angels.
City of Angels. That's Los Angeles.
So if you're in a funk, do you want to watch this video of how to get out of a funk?
Kind of.
Oh, yeah,
Let's watch it and
Guys,
see.
I'm in such a funk. What the hell? I know it's a joke, but it's not a joke. I'm really not doing good.
Well, you're in a funk, in a rut, maybe.
I'm in a rut. I'm in a bit of a Fuddruckers right now.
Sleep's a tough one because it is just like, it's the kind of thing that's supposed to be fixed by following the rules. And then you do it, and it doesn't change.
No, but I haven't been following the rules.
Come on, man.
It's hard to follow the rules when you're being sucked below the ocean of sucked below the ocean of doom.
No, not a phrase. No,
Yeah,
don't act like we should have known where you were going with that.
Okay, so
No, explain yourself.
this person, I'm moving on.
No,
Yeah.
trying to
This
escape.
person
The
posted.
song-
Batting the smoke bomb out of your hand as you try
The
to escape.
artist is called the Buttress of the song.
Oh.
Oh,
Like when I'm the queen of butts.
Oh, sold.
I love
All the
that.
way, man.
So Mad Wills just posted.
Yeah, no need to explain.
Need your most unhinged ways of getting out of a dark, weird funk. I don't mean I saged my house and took a bath. I mean the kind that makes you feel like it's illegal to know, but it's so effective.
What a sentence. Okay.
So in the comments, people really popped off because they really
just to
think it's
clarify,
relatable.
this is a post from someone called Mad Wills, and they're specifically, it's posting a reel, but just as a forum to talk about things that help
Oh my
get
God, this
you
is-
out of
this
bad
is-
mental health space.
We've used these
Ooh.
before, right?
Yes.
This reminds me of being
It's
on
a dropout.
Actually.
Yeah.
So are we gonna give thumbs up, thumbs down
We're
for
gonna
the?
rate to all of these techniques.
Should we
Okay.
have these on every episode? Just
Sure.
like,
Sure.
see, like, if you make a joke, like,
I
it'd be
want
like,
Jacob,
When
can
I
we,
say sucked below the ocean of
can we get like a yellow and red flag like from football?
Oh yeah.
So I can throw it at you.
Wait,
God.
why at me?
I don't know. Maybe you're
I
acting
think,
up.
honestly, I feel like
I don't know,
it'd be
you tell
thrown
me.
at me more often.
nah. I would reserve that for like a shuriken.
Hey.
I should get a shuriken on the
No,
show.
you shouldn't.
Okay, all right, I take it back.
Okay. Have an invisible day. Don't tell anyone where you're going or what you're doing and do whatever the hell you want. Go to shops, get an expensive pastry, eat sushi in your car, see a movie alone. Just do anything you want. Do it alone. Make it feel like a secret. Always makes me feel reconnected with myself.
This is
Okay. You're in the Jarvis is in the middle.
I'm going in the wiggle wobble zone.
Here's why I'm in the middle on this extremely popular reply that has 64,000 likes. Because I feel like I do this every day.
I know. I'm like, I know that we are obviously like we have an uncommon kind of rhythm to our lives,
Yeah.
but it all I see reading this is I'm thinking when that has been a destructive choice. It's like
Right.
when I've been like, spend a day alone, go and spend some money you didn't need to spend,
If it
do
does,
whatever you want.
if it does feel like a treat, then good. And if it feels like that's the exact opposite of what you need, like I feel like I need to ground myself and connect myself with people because it's easy for me to be in my own little world.
I think it's not that I do sometimes forget that people are like their natural inclination can be so different from mine that I it's like unrelatable. Like there's some people I know who end up in a spiral because they can't be alive. Like I know people that will reach out to friends they've had like active, like big arguments with or like cut themselves off from people and so, and then are like, I think I'm just gonna hang out with Jack because like I can't not hang out with someone tonight. I'm like, wow, that's so far away from anything I can relate to.
Yeah.
Because I can, and I mean it because this isn't always the healthiest move. I can always be by myself. I'm never
same.
unable to do that.
But are you
Yeah.
treating yourself when you're by yourself? Like
Yes,
this is like
but-
a day of treats.
This is a day of treats, but I think that what Jordan is getting at is something that I relate to, which is like, am I like only doing the treating as a soothe?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
okay.
I mean? Like
that makes sense.
Because I've gotten myself into really bad habits and cycles by soothe.
Yes. Same.
And then that is like, how do you break that cycle? Because I've created this hug box of I don't need to interact with anyone. I'm only soothing myself. And
It's like getting in a nice warm bath, but if you stay in the bath for a day, it's
Yeah.
really bad for your body. It just kind of starts to stagnate.
yeah, exactly.
And it also like kind of sets you, if you aren't moving, like physically or kind of emotionally, if you aren't getting a little bit of variance, you forget that it exists at all. And so like, you're just kind of in that miasma. And that rut can include like, you have an in-person job, it can include going to an office.
You're in
and
the
it can include something.
miasma, and then your lungs might not be so good. So you're like, my asthma, which is, and then you like,
That's where it comes from.
and you grab your inhaler. I feel like I did this yesterday. If he was having people over to play Magic, and I was really excited to go, but I was so tired at the end of the day. And granted, we had like a lot going on.
Yeah, we did a lot.
But and
yesterday.
I did a lot. I had to like I voted. I went to PO Box. We recorded a video. We had like 3 meetings. It was just like
Get to hang out with Anastasia. Draining.
I can be a
suffocating
soul
for
sucker.
my asthma.
Yeah, I'm someone who, like, if I'm in a bad funk most of the time, I do need to be alone and I just need to, like, retreat. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go get myself, like, a really sugary treat. You know, I'll make sure I think it's a treat. But at the same time, I keep doing that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll, like, kind of force myself to go to this hangout. And I go, oh, that is what I needed.
You do
Oh,
have the self-soothing practices of a 10-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah.
You have like a big swirly lollipop that you lick.
Exactly.
Little sailor costume.
I get a
propeller
caramel
hat.
milkshake and I feel good. No, but like I was kind of like with it about like, oh, go get your favorite food, go get your favorite sort of drink, right? Until it was like, do it alone. And I was like, well, sometimes you need that, but also sometimes you do need to.
But
hang out
it's
with
like it
people.
just depends because different structure, different folks. Like some
Right.
people need to be with, or
Mhm.
some people's default is to be with other people. And I think a lot of our defaults is to be alone. And I
Yeah.
think whatever it is, it's like doing the opposite.
I recharge when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Like it's so draining. But that being said, I'm always being social. So like I have plans almost every night.
Right.
And
Crazy.
it is
My
a
plans
treat.
are to stay at home.
You're twisted.
It is a treat to be like, I'm going to the movies by myself. Like
Right.
I love doing that.
And
but I get what you're saying too.
I mean, we're describing it for being in a fortunate position of having people that we can and do want to spend time with. And sometimes if you don't necessarily have like a community of people or a number of friends who you know you can hang
Yeah.
out with,
Even when you're depressed.
low.
If
Yeah.
you feel isolated, then having an invisible day isn't going to help that isolation,
Yes.
you know?
Though I guess also
But
it's
this
like,
is not to say that this is bad. It's just different structure for different
it's
folks.
certainly
Exactly.
applicable. I guess, it's not exactly a novel insight, but balance is obviously very healthy. But I think I'd probably compare it closest to like, and this is my worst habit is like, if you say are a really active gym goer or something, you're not going to get any stronger or feel any better if you never have any rest periods.
Right.
But if you are always having a rest period, you're also never going to feel any stronger.
Truly.
My novel insight is that The Great Gatsby is F. Scott Fitzgerald's third book. It's a supreme achievement of his
What are you
career.
reading?
This exemplary novel of the jazz age has, talks a lot about
What?
Class disparity.
well, of
and
course, there's class disparity. Also, how you can feel alone while being surrounded by so many people.
you're right.
What were you reading on the back?
That's a novel insight.
It's kind of about how
Well,
what is that?
capitalism
So-
and the American dream make you isolated.
the
Isn't
story
it about
of
the greatest pimp legend ever?
No, he's
the
not
story
a
of
pimp
the fabulously
legend.
wealthy Jay Gatsby and his love for the beautiful Daisy Buchanan of lavish parties on Long Island at the time.
A babe?
Let's
New York
read
Times
another.
noted shameless okay, let's read another one. By the way, Great Gatsby, thumbs up.
I actually
never read it.
truly love it. It's
great.
I read it recently because I hadn't read it since
It's also
high school.
so small.
It's so small. You
I-
go
so
like
small.
I
this.
listened to the audiobook by which I mean I watched the Baz Luhrmann movie.
Don't watch The Baz Luhrmann. Okay.
What?
I pretend
It's a
that
Great Gatsby.
I'm 90 years old and somehow woke up at my current age. It makes me want to go do things again. That's interesting.
That's a really interesting brain trick.
Yes.
Because it's also fun because you live in this fantasy world where I was at the end of my days.
There's no time to explain.
My hip works again.
Yeah.
You're kind of like Charlie's grandpa in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You're like clicking your heels all of a sudden.
That man is a fucking fraud.
Well, he's horrible
was
that
lying.
they're all making Charlie and his mom work for them
Look,
while they
I don't
lay in
actually-
bed all day.
No, I shouldn't. Oh, I'm getting irate now, right? Because
He's getting extra
the thing
British.
is,
Speaking
why
of chocolate factories, I'm gonna sip some chocolate milk.
Charlie Bucket is not a more ethical attendee of the tour. He just didn't fly into the ceiling fan. He was getting morally punished for stealing, except he just like kind of swagged it out by burping. If Augustus Goop had like farted and flown out of the river or something, it wouldn't make him worthy of running the chocolate factory.
Also-
I think he should have been killed. I think they should have.
Okay,
Charlie Bucket.
okay.
But to be fair, against the grandpa, he's the one that convinced Charlie to drink the fucking thing. It's the
Yeah.
grandpa's fault.
He just has
Charlie's
a bad
like
influence.
fucking 10 years old.
The grandpa should run
You're
the
gonna blame this
company.
fucking kid?
The grandpa's pretty cool. Actually.
Okay, let's read the next one.
So the 90 years old one is just kind of interesting because it's sort of like it's like a very, very specific example of just being present, I guess, or like thinking in perspective or something. It's just funny to see such a specific.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so frustrating that like a bunch of useful terminology and practices have been tainted by the most annoying people
Oh
in
my
the
god.
world.
Cafe Cafe Gratitude in Los Angeles.
This episode of Sad Boys is sponsored by GLD.
Buying men's jewelry used to be a nightmare. It was either cheap stuff that broke after a week or crazy overpriced with ridiculous markups.
GLD has changed the game. You get high quality jewelry that's built to last without blowing your entire holiday budget on one item.
Every single stone meticulously hand set. Plus, their proprietary production process makes sure you're getting the highest quality jewelry possible. You can see and feel the difference, trust me.
You know that feeling when you put on a new chain? It elevates your fit. You already feel so much more confident and different. You're carrying yourself all the better.
Dare I say sheesh?
A little sheesh.
And GLD has everything: chains, rings, pendants, earrings, iced out watches, you name it, they got it.
And listen, don't just take our word for it. Over 2 million customers and 50,000 5-star reviews back it up. Not to mention it's worn by some of the biggest names out there.
Justin Bieber, Micah Parsons, Tyreek Hill, Malik Neighbors, ASAP Rocky, and everyone else as well. Tons more. The best part, every single piece guaranteed for life.
So this holiday, you have the chance to give more than just jewelry. You can give a gift that lasts forever with GLD.
GLD has an official collab with the NFL, so you can get every NFL team on a pendant this season, and they also have official collabs with the NBA, NCAA, MLB, MLS, and even DC Comics. GLD offers every price point from 18 karat gold plated, while also offering each piece in additional materials like solid gold and natural diamonds.
Work hard and change the game. GLD's holiday deal is unbeatable. For a limited time only, new customers get 50% off plus a free chain at gld.com when you use code SADBOYS with a Z.
That's 50% off and a free chain when you head over to gld.com and use code SADBOYS at checkout. And when you check out, they're going to ask you how you heard about them, and you can mention us if you so please.
Well, if you're our friend, go ahead.
Thanks to GLD for sponsoring this episode. I am
you-
whole.
Okay.
Or whatever. Sorry.
Anybody listening?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was
Can
the
we
name
look
of
up the
a.
Cafe Gratitude
That
menu
place
real quick?
is so funny.
It's like, it's
people who
good
don't
too.
know-
The funny thing about Cafe Gratitude is it's good, but man, is it cringe.
Well, also, I'm pretty sure it came out at one point. I don't think this is true anymore, but when Cafe Gratitude first came out and was like super popular, it was kind of a cult. Like you had to sign documents saying that you were going to live a certain lifestyle if you
crazy.
I
worked
think
there.
we sorry, just for the
We need
context
to
of the
explain.
audience.
Here's people who don't live in
For
LA.
those that are not only don't live in LA, but also don't have interest in
freaks.
stupid bullshit. Cafe Gratitude is a regional cafe restaurant that specifically phrases all of its menu in the most trite, wellnessy terminology ever.
Oh,
I
would
am
you like
pure.
broccoli, aka I am assured? Oh, a
I am
spicy crab
enticing.
uramaki roll.
Little
I
Gem
am-
Caesar, did you mean I am dazzling?
You are dazzling.
And they used to
And I'll have a
make
protein
you.
out of mushroom carnitas, please.
Can I have some blackened tempeh?
What's the pizzas? What are they
They
called?
used to make
Oh,
you
dude,
order
just
like
guess.
that.
Guess what the? I didn't know they still did. They didn't do that.
They don't anymore, but it used to be like, I'll have the chorizo breakfast burrito. And they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. Can you, what's the name of that?
What? I don't speak that stupid language.
And
I'm
it's
grateful.
like, oh, I guess yo
Yo soy.
Yeah.
soy fuerte.
Yes, I am strong.
Wait.
Pizza is I am giving, by
And
the
then
way.
you say the name of the pizza.
I'm giving truffled mushroom Bianca.
I'm giving Hawaiian.
I'm giving Hawaiian.
I am aloha feels illegal. Can you scroll up?
Little wonky donkey.
By the way, I thought Yo Soy Fuerte was a joke.
No,
I didn't
you
realize
should-
that's a gratitude crunch wrap.
That's also like
The hell?
you shouldn't have that.
This
on
is
there.
like Trader Jose's shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like, yeah.
Oh, I am intuitive. That's tough, man. See, this is why people shouldn't.
Oh,
get
I am
better.
whole. Macrobiotic bowl. I kind of was
Okay.
memeing. That's
I think
kind
I
of
would rather say I'm
insane.
whole than macrobiotic bowl, to be fair.
Well, anyways-
Me would have a black hole.
Having gratitude for your current life is actually a good thing, but you're right. It is so sullied by.
That's my new. That's what she said. Is the me when I'm.
I
and then
am
just
that
create
thing.
a weird sentence. Or yes, sorry. You were saying.
With your
No, we're just. But I like that one.
Yeah, I like that
I
one
find it
too.
charming because it's such a. It's incredibly specific.
I feel like I'm gonna try this.
Which is
one,
kind of what they're
actually.
asking for. This
Yeah.
one below this has almost as many likes as, if you scroll down slightly, has almost as many likes as the post itself. I get a mango and peel it. If that was the end, sit in a hot ass shower and eat the mango with my whole fists and face
And heart.
heart. Okay, that's unique.
Oh,
Genuinely awaken something primal in me that gets me regulated.
Like just going animal eating style on a mango.
I will say that is like cafe gratitude version of an ice bath, or like eating liver raw or something. I got it. There is truly, I think, nothing more grounding and humanizing than grabbing a fistful of a slightly stale baguette on your way out of the door. I think that is like that returns you to your peasant roots. We are all one. We are all the part of the same fiefdom.
Yeah.
Grabbing a little bit of baguette that's not super duper fresh. You don't have any butter to put on it, and you've got to be somewhere.
You just eat it in the
That's
car
being
on the
real one.
street.
I have a weird hot take about eating things.
got to use the mouth.
Yeah, I've been using my butt.
No, in
faster.
mouth, out butt.
Oh, what?
So
I hate rules.
I feel. Have you ever eaten a salad with a fork?
Yeah.
That's like the normal thing.
Yeah.
That's just
I
sick.
don't do this, but in my heart of hearts, it's something that I think would bring me joy is to eat a salad with my hands.
Need to get in there.
I could see that.
Toss it.
I feel like because the issue with me is the porosity of a salad, like
Yes.
how airy. Like I want density. I want a salad brick.
Plus,
you-
sometimes you cannot, like, I want some components of every element of the
Yeah,
salad
right.
in one
I
bite.
feel like I'm fighting my sweet green at every moment. I am like trying to get
Yeah.
the bite that was promised to me.
I think that, and here's how, and you're like, well, what about the dressing? Hear me out. What if you instead had a dipping cup and you did it like a, what's
like
the,
Ethiopian food, like injera
Yeah.
or
Well,
something.
what's the tomato soup dip, or not tomato soup? It's the, like beefy
Oh, birria?
beer, not beer. Well, birria is great.
Consommé.
Beer is just good shit.
But yeah, that,
Oh.
but then also, fuck, what is
French
it called?
dip?
French dip.
Okay, yes, French
Yes,
dip.
that's what I was thinking of. Where you just like dip your like
Beefy.
you French dip your salad. What if
I do.
French dip and
You
French
the
dressing,
dip.
and then you can French the dip.
Ooh.
I do feel like it's been. I'm like a little fussy boy when it comes to clean hands. Blah 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 blah. But I am disproportionately like that, and I'm frustrated that the world taught me to be that way because sometimes I do just want to get in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just want to go a little crazy.
How are you with wings? Like a saucy wing.
I think okay. It's my relationship with eating wings is similar to eating at like one of those lobster restaurants where you're just bib on
Yeah.
cracking.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, okay, I'm not going to the bathroom in this session. In between moments, I'm not touching my phone. I'm not doing anything else. I'm here. I'm lobbing, and then I'm done. I'm here. I'm winging.
It's
I'm
like a
done.
theme park experience.
Exactly. I'm no rules, just right. And then once it's over, once my like ravenous Hulk form has gone away, once smashing time is over,
Right.
then I'm like, oh, I gotta go wash my
I
hands.
do.
Did I?
Smashing time is. I'm sorry.
No,
how I
please.
feel about if I eat saucy wings and then I go to my bathroom, like sometimes I'll eat down here. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll look at the bathroom mirror. My face is like covered in sauce, and I'm like, "What happened?" Like my hands are covered in like red sauce. Did I kill somebody?
Bloody
Like,
footprints leading to the door.
Yeah, it's
They
quite
start in the
literally
shape
that.
of a claw and then become human
Right.
again.
They become they're huge Bigfoot feet, and then they become like dainty
I
small.
must have been eating wings.
I must have been eating wings, dude.
Did I tell you guys? I may have told you the story. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but
I repeat myself every episode for 7
for
years.
around 200.
Yeah.
That's
I was
the show.
eating dinner with Echo. We were at this really good noodle place, like a Korean noodle place. And
What's the name of it and where do you live?
No.
Okay.
And I'm eating it and I'm like splashing all over my shirt. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm like having such a hard time. These noodles are whipping sauce all over me.
Yeah.
And one of the servers came over and handed me a bit. They noticed.
Oh, that's so cruel.
Oh, that's evil. Dude.
That's
Thumbs down.
Thumbs up pimp move. I mean,
Thumbs
that's
down.
And Echo and I we died laughing. They didn't hand Echo a bib.
Right.
Did
Just
they
me.
say anything or did they just give it to
No,
you?
just handed me a
That's
bib.
odd.
And I fucking put that bib on.
Yeah,
And
you
they walked
did.
up and it's like, white devil needs a hand. Let me help you out.
I will say, in terms of the splashes, like ramen can get
Mhm.
crazy. If you've ever had curry udon,
Yes.
You're going home.
it
in
is like
curry.
it's it's like the thick noodle slapping the curry,
Mm.
and then now you've got like thick curry splashing everywhere.
and that stains.
And it,
You
and it
better
stains.
not be wearing
You
white.
gotta show up in a hazmat suit.
Trying to get it into the
Question:
little.
Why does every like fancy Italian restaurant put the purest white tablecloths on
Challenge.
on
Yeah.
their fucking tables?
It should be a black.
Vibes.
Because
It should be
you-
a red tablecloth.
Well,
because
yeah,
you
I was
should
gonna say,
behaving-
watch yourself.
You should be
it
behaving
red,
with proper
actually.
decorum. That's why.
You're giving me the reddest, sauciest dishes in
I
the
think that
world.
there's
And
like,
then they hold it up when you're done and shame you.
yeah, you get to
Fail.
if you make it really dirty, you get to go on the wall.
Banned.
That's where they cut out a little piece of your tablecloth, and they're like, "This is the messiest freak we ever dined
The
with."
Boca de Beppo wall of shame.
Yeah, I ate all of Beppo.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Beppo.
So this next one, I'm actually intrigued
Oh, but
by
I do want to thumbs up the bruise, but I think that's funny.
the
Which one?
What one?
The two above, the one which would insanely
The mango one?
Mango.
getting the mango and peeling it. I think that
Yeah,
sounds
that's
funny.
like that's not for me, but I kind of go for it.
Yeah,
Whatever you
I
need.
think that it's anytime you can just get really like wild, it
It's
sounds
just-
fun.
It's just funny to me, like get home from a difficult day of work and then like had an argument with a friend or something and then walk through the door and just like, fuck, I gotta go to Trader Joe's 1 sec. Buy a mango in hand, no bag, walk home.
You're
Shower.
squeezing it. It's like dripping down your hand.
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet.
So this next one is I sleep uncomfortably on the floor. This intrigues me for when I'm having insomnia. I sleep uncomfortably on the floor in a different room for as many nights as it takes for me to get sick of it. Then when I move back into my bed, it feels wonderful and fresh and I feel energized.
It's a
Like,
long-term investment.
But I have slept in a chair before when I cannot sleep. Like I'm in my bed tossing and turning. They say the best thing to do is get out of bed and go somewhere else because you start to associate your bed
Yeah.
with awake stuff and anxiety.
Is the motion, right? I'm sleeping in my own bed. Oh, I'm frustrated. Swap directions. Pillow at the bottom of the bed, less comfortable, little weird. Legs too long, bumping against the headboard. I'm uncomfortable. Oh, I'm half asleep. Wake up. Oh my God, I'm so excited to go to bed. Back to bed.
Interesting.
Now, it does not work. But imagine if that did, and the number of times I've tried it. It's a couch. I have like what's it called? Oppositional personality disorder or whatever.
ODD.
I have that for my mattress. I'm like, I'm sleeping on the couch. That'll show you, asshole. And it's easy, right?
And he
to
goes,
sleep.
"Hey man, that's not nice."
I do feel that way sometimes though, where
mattress.
my bed gives me anxiety
I
because
am mattress. It's on the Cafe Gratitude menu.
I've had so many nights of frustration because I struggle with insomnia.
Yeah.
And I do think sometimes I'll be falling asleep, dead tired, and then I go to bed and I have anxiety and I can't sleep. So it's like there is something
It's-
about
That happened to me last night
just
where I
take
was
the
like,
bed away.
truly, I was like, my eyes were twitching. I was so like sleepy, tired. And then I got in bed and I was awake for like another 4 hours. And I was like, this cannot stand.
No.
I've been taking my normal pills. I went to my mental doctor.
That's what the point of the mask is.
I lost my mask, and so I had to go to the mental doctor, my psychiatrist. And I've been going to the same psych for so long that it's like essentially talk therapy, really, and then just like taking your normal pills. And I go, no, I'm too twisted, bro. I have been taking this like sleep medication because I spent my whole life just like maybe 5 hours a night every night for 30 years.
Yeah,
and then was
yeah.
like, okay, this is not right. Something is wrong.
Right.
And I finally started taking it. It's a little too drowsy. I'm sleeping. I wake up, but then can't get up. I like can't move for another 2 hours and stuff. And I realized I mentioned to him like I'm developing this like weird relationship with alcohol where I'm getting like I've never had like the best relationship with it. I'm certainly one of those people who's like when I start drinking, I'm like, where's the next drink? And that's family history of boozing, and I'm like, maybe there's something there. I specifically have been having like this habitual, always getting to the end of the day, maybe it's like 7 p.m. and I'm just like, I want to start drinking. It's like I want some kind of like shift in the day, some kind of turn off point. I'm like frustrated, I don't know what to do, and I'm locked in. And then I realized like I've spent so many years resenting the end of the day because I'm tired but have insomnia. So I know I can't sleep. And so I have this really unhealthy, like, fuck, where's all my energy going? Something must be wrong. And the answer is I want to sleep.
Yeah.
Like I'm now just really tired.
Yeah.
But instead I'll get to, I probably have an average sleep time of like 3 a.m. my whole life. Even if I'm going to bed at 11, I'm just lying there.
Yep.
Now that doesn't have to be the case, the sleep isn't very good, but it is like elective. I take the pill an hour later, I cannot stay awake. There is a like still this like rivalry, I feel like, between me and my mattress, where I get into bed, start feeling tired. I suddenly now understand what it's like. People are like, that feeling when you put your head on the pillow, so and so. I get that. I lie down and I go like, oh, this is what people talk about for 30 years, all right? And then I go like, fuck you, mattress. You don't get to, I'm like half full of sleep. You don't get to tell me when
When I'm about to fall asleep, it is like the purest joy. Because I like the zen of like everything is gonna be okay. Actually, I'm interested in. I'll like me listen to a podcast and I'm like, wow, I'm so interested in this.
That's me.
That's me, dude.
Dude,
I am mattress.
I could do geology for sure.
Okay, so none of these help me. Let's scroll a little bit more and we'll see if one is gonna strike my fancy.
Sleep uncomfortably on the floor is a little too many days required in advance.
It's also kind of how I feel if I just travel at any point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, I do miss my bed.
Going to a wedding or something for like a couple days does.
Okay, they did ask for insane ones and get dressed up as a character and go to a public place. Not a cosplay, but today I dressed up as Cindy. She has a fiance and a business degree.
Oh,
but Cindy's never heard of anxiety.
Oh, she's literally dressing for the job you want.
Playing pretend. I do. You know what? I'm fine with Cindy. I'm fine with playing pretend. Whatever you need to get by. This is valid. I'm not trying to shit on anybody's stuff.
Interesting. I'd be curious what each person's like character would be in. Not us specifically, just like if the business degree and a fiance is like the aspirational thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not thirsting for a business degree, but I do think it's fun to like. I was going to say, I think it's fun to go out and play a character, but then I remembered specifically in LA, like the Fielder method, weird psychos that we've known who are like, I go outside and I tail someone. This episode is sponsored by Uncommon Goods.
The countdown is on. Holiday season is nearly here, and it's the perfect time to cross names off your list.
Uncommon Goods takes the stress out of gifting with thousands of unique, high-quality finds you won't see anywhere else.
They look for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the U.S. Many are crafted by independent artists or small businesses, making every gift feel meaningful and one of a kind.
like this handmade personalized word search pillow.
Or a DIY mochi ice cream kit for the budding chef in your life. Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, from moms and dads to kids and teens.
From book lovers to foodies, gardeners, and die-hard football fans, you'll find thousands of new gift ideas that you won't find anywhere else.
When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small businesses, and many of their handcrafted products are crafted in small batches. So get them now before they sell out for the holiday season.
And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a non-profit of your choice. They've donated more than $3.1 million to date.
Don't wait. Cross those names off your list before the holiday rush. To get 15% off your next gift, head on over to uncommongoods.com/sadboys.
That's uncommongoods.com/sadboys for 15% off. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
I got told that by someone genuinely one time. I'm like, it's just like one thing I do because I wanted to audition to be like the next James Bond. They were American, okay? I don't know what their plan was there, but I wanted to like audition to be the next James Bond or be in some kind of like action thriller type thing. So every sort of Sunday after work, I get off from my shift about 2 p.m. I would just find someone on the west side and just kind of follow them around for a couple hours, see what they do, see how they walk, imitate it. And they're saying it with like that kind of therapy speak and clinical element where it's like, oh, wow, that's so mindful and self-aware. That's, I think, literally a crime.
Even when like it's happening in the rehearsal, it stresses me out.
Yeah, you should spill your drink to get their attention or whatever.
This one's funny. I watched Marie Kondo's show on Netflix, then I cleaned out my house using that method. Since nothing was sparking joy because I was depressed, I ended up throwing up everywhere, throwing everything away. There was only my couch and TV left. That is ridiculous.
Whoa.
It was a TV show. Like, okay, that's fine. It's fine. But I'm just like, Marie Kondo, she sells like a box, and it's like, it's like it's like it is the commodification of lacking. Like it is, you are selling.
This is a very interesting, the narrative of this story is very kind of elegantly American.
But it's not something that most people can do.
It's a pretty
I
wild
like
move.
where this ends up. That's fun.
It's just not really advice.
Yeah.
I do sometimes.
It's like something that happened.
Like I sometimes will get in a funk and I rearrange my bedroom.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, okay, I know that just having a new space is gonna help something, kind of like put a little fire in my gut. But I think that like this is an extreme. You can't do this where you get rid of all of your worldly possessions.
Well, she didn't even mean to. This isn't advice.
She was in a trance by the Netflix TV program.
No, I do read that, and I do not. I'm projecting because this is my but the hypomanic episode is like kind of the energy of it, and I don't know, it's interesting to the advice that they're giving is a narrative that includes a low point.
Also, the concept of spending the next few weeks shopping for things is like, I'm like,
that gives me anxiety.
That gives me anxiety as well.
Especially financial anxiety.
But here's what everybody's like annoying counter to will be like, she said thrift stores. Like, have you been to
it's like
furniture? I mean, like we're talking
it's still expensive.
Thousands of dollars.
You've gotta be like a real like king of the Facebook marketplace. You gotta be like you gotta figure some stuff out.
To furnish an entire house or like apartment, whatever it is. Let's take my first smallest apartment I ever had at a time where the economy was a little better before this damn Zoran. Psych, kidding. He's cool. They'll be weird. They'll be weird about that. I don't know. I like furnished my spot initially with only thrift shows and Facebook Marketplace and the occasional crappy Target college style, you know, like a cube wall. And that it was more than $1,000 to just like have the surface space and stuff.
It is still expensive.
You can budget more, but I don't know. It's always funny when people are like the same people that will say, I'm not saying this is supposed to, but the same people that will say like, you need to be mindful and present and focus on the self and not get obsessed with work and not get obsessed with money. I also like, but you also need a commerce-based solution,
right? Where
you need to upgrade your skincare and you need to get a new car.
It is funny because it's like the commerce-based. So it's like, even like, I don't have a problem with Marie Kondo, but like it is like a branding thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a it's a commercial TV show on Netflix.
I would wish it to keep the TV.
Okay, nothing's helping me. So let's scroll a little bit. I'm just gonna skim.
Also, I think that story might be fake. I think she's lying.
I once flipped off a child doing pirouettes on the street. All right, let's keep moving.
Nope.
Public library if it's
Another
cold,
lie, but-
public pool if it's hot.
That's fun.
That's fun.
That's fun.
Remember, you're a part of a whole humanity. I do like that.
Yes.
I
Okay,
like
that's
that.
just
I
like a
love that.
human thing to do. That's
Actually,
great.
anything
Oh my God.
that makes me feel connected with humanity, going to a protest, volunteering at a place where you're giving out food or something. Like anything where you can connect with your own community, yes, I'm all
I
for
agree.
it.
And like last night, I went to vote, and I have a mail-in ballot, but I like to go in person because it like makes me feel connected to my community.
Yeah,
in
and
a
you get
weird
to
way.
see all the little
And
volunteers.
you get to see all the volunteers
Yeah.
and the like ladies who like give me my sticker on the way out. Like that, like it's like fun for me. And I know I have a schedule that allows for me to wait in line, sit, like make sure that I can, I have that day if it really like comes down to it.
Yeah.
I do think it's interesting that like a lot of these, and it's fun to frame it in these kinds of ways, right? But pretty much the answer for all of them is like address either a very specific problem that you are struggling with and take care of it, or spend more time with people, or like spend more time in a state you need to be in. Reorganize your apartment was one of them, except she made up a story where she watched Marie Kondo and got rid of all of her
The
stuff.
funny thing about this is that a lot of these are the nuclear. It's like I set off a nuclear bomb in my house, and then in picking up the pieces, I realized I was no longer in a funk.
While I was
Well,
farming through the granite at Chernobyl, I realized I love organizing.
Yeah.
The Invisible Day one, I was gonna say, the first thing I thought of when I saw Invisible Day was turn off my phone.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that alone to turn off my phone and do something outside with people that's amazing.
Turn off the phone, play a little Ghosty Yote. I tell you what.
This is funny. Do the weird thing. That stick you keep driving by. What? That's not relatable. I don't keep driving by a stick. Pull over and take it home. Okay.
That huge hill by your house, climb it.
So none of this helps. But doing this helps.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. I'm now out of my funk. Talk to your friends and make jokes about other people.
So speaking of humanity,
Yes.
Okay. This is
I've heard
very-
of that.
I like to think of this as kind of humanities podcast.
AI
Speaking of
is
humanity is
taking
the
over.
alternate title of the podcast.
Speaking
God, that would be so funny.
Speaking of humanity,
Logical
AI
thought.
stuff is really taking over.
We've never talked
and
about that before.
We've never talked about it before, but we're going to talk about it all right now.
I'm kind
okay,
of an
well-
AI accelerationist. I think it'd be really cool if every Ghibli movie kind of looked like a smeared bunch of paint on the floor, and if there was no story, and if every sitcom had someone turning into a guitar.
So yeah, Coke made a new ad. You know, when you were a kid and Coke came out with
Wait,
their
wait.
cconic.
Wait. Me and Jarvis are astral projecting back to being a kid.
Okay, think about it. Close your eyes.
I was 90 and I was almost dead.
Fuck, I went the wrong way.
Wait, tell me things are great. I'm remembering the good old times, like when Coke made an AI ad.
Oh my God.
This was better. Things got worse.
Things got worse from here.
Oh no!
What's Zoran?
Coca-Cola holidays are coming. Sounds like a threat.
Look out.
They used to always put out a holiday ad, and remember the polar bears? They were doing crazy stuff, drinking Coca-Cola.
They were like,
That is
they were
gruesome.
drinking Coca-Cola. I'm like, don't do that. That's bad
Don't
for
do
your
that.
health.
Bad
Yeah.
for polar bears.
Now Coca-Cola, this
Now
is a
the
drink.
polar dip. I mean, when you went to the future, no more polar bears.
Well, unless you're on the island.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
my God.
By the way, I
Unless
was 90
Walt
years
is-
old on the island from Lost.
Yeah. If you got your graphic novel that you're reading while you're on the island and then you disappear for like 4
I
seasons.
had to keep pressing a button. There was also a frozen wheel I had to turn.
Your dad leaves the show because of maybe like an insensitive racial environment.
I
something
woke
like that.
up and I was in the desert.
Let's watch this ad.
My name is Ben Linus.
Well, Coca-Cola the drink, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I just say I already know that this was
Oh
this
my
was
God.
assisted by AI, but oh God, this looks so bad.
It looks shocking.
This is exactly how I just saw this picture that sorry, I'm really excited. I just saw this photo online. It was like Spider-Man looking over New York, and then it said load in 4K because that's the thing on Twitter right now. But then you load in 4K and then someone quote tweeted it real and was like zoom in and it'll ruin your day, and it was all the traffic was like smudged AI shit like this.
It's also they kind of set themselves an impossible goal of, I think one of the worst things to simulate with AI is an old man's hand. There's so many places to get it too
And
wrinkly or
also
not wrinkly
text.
enough.
I was about to say that the original, like the first shot looked at least like real to a degree, because that Coca-Cola
Looks like
logo
a
is too
bubble.
crispy and correct, and that hand is too correct. Not that AI can't get hands right.
But they
Well,
burned the
this
budget
hand
on
looks
this.
fine, but the next
But then
hand,
the next hand-
looks a little weird.
And they also don't have the assisted by AI
No.
thing on this. And
Good
then with
point.
this next cut,
Created by real
created
magic
by real
AI.
magic AI. And then also look at the Coca-Cola and how shitty it looks now.
Yeah.
Like it's like indiscernible.
Do you think this will Astries will sustain through the entire ad?
I'm curious. All right, let's keep going.
I think that's Santa.
That's real
Oh,
now.
and then it cuts away. Yeah, it is. It's just when it's that part's playing. Oh,
Oh,
no,
that's AI. Oh, this
Whoa.
is that hyper real AI shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like things are like perfectly lit. I wonder if that's because the training data is like a lot of professional photography. Because I'm like, everything looks so perfectly lit no matter where it is.
Right.
Now that the visual standard. Well, that's the thing is if your relationship with art is acceleration. If it's just about like how many art points it gets, then it's always going to be as much stuff as possible. It's always you can't
Yeah.
have restraint because good. It's like people that are like Bob Ross is bad at painting. That doesn't look like a real tree.
Right.
That's like the goal is to do. It needs to be a photo.
I really do think that a lot of this is AI, and then they had to go in with like the expensive CGI people and make sure that the Coke logo was correct.
Right.
To
Because
Henry
can
Cavill
we-
the mustache a little
Can we
bit.
zoom in on that?
Yeah, that
front
doesn't look like-
license plate. That's like just not how text looks.
It's
Well, that's
gobbledygook.
it's in the North Pole.
Oh, I see.
Which, by the way, this truck is not going to be able to get from the North Pole to like any kind of domestic location, to say the least. There's like all that water.
Also, all the animals were perfectly lit because the holidays are coming. They were looking at this truck.
They love vehicles.
How do you think they decided which trees to put? Oh wait.
Yeah. Which one's a
Oh my
deco-
god,
that
dude.
Looks like
But
an
yeah.
NFT.
So like, wait. So the lights are coming on as the
Oh.
tree is.
The-
what I say?
Wow.
As the holidays come, the
As the
trees light up.
car-
Are they showing specifically North Pole animals or just any animal?
A panda
Any
Because if
animal.
it's
North Pole, yeah.
specifically
There's
North Pole, why is there a panda?
Nothing matters.
You don't know
By
anything.
the way, this is all about
Right.
shapes and sounds.
Okay.
I think it's showing
Keys.
cute animals.
Because they showed, well, it was polar bear, penguins, and like otters? Was that
no,
otters?
there was
Or
like
that porcupines?
hedgehogs or
Or,
something.
well, I don't even know what the.
That's a good point. They might have been just like kind of a blended species. Penguins.
So,
So yeah,
That's a
two
penguin.
North Pole
I know
ones.
those
So,
ones.
but they left the North Pole.
What are
Now
those
they're in
guys?
the
That's a
forest.
hedgehog.
Those are
That's a
hedgehogs.
hedgehog.
That's not wonderment. That's fear. That's like, oh.
Now they're
And
in
a snowy
China.
panda.
Yeah.
snowy China.
What'd you call me?
What?
Snowy China.
Snowy China?
You talking about cocaine?
Oh, because of the panda.
Yeah, the panda's snowy.
I
was
would never
covered in
assume
snow.
that the pandas from China.
I know,
okay.
but so you were saying that where they are located
Yeah.
are in snowy
Mm.
China. I thought you were calling the polar bear a snowy China, and I was like, is that a new term? Is that a term for a panda that I don't know?
Whoa. Is this real?
What?
That looks like absolute dog turd,
Oh
dude.
my
It looks
fucking
like
God.
Ice Age. Yeah, dude. Gym facing.
He's like, the fuck?
And
Also,
why,
wait,
are there
And
now
are you seeing this?
1,000 trucks instead of the one we were focusing
wait, can
on?
you play actually this one part again when it cuts to the sloth? Where did he turn his head the entire way around his body?
It's a horror movie. It truly looks like it's twisting around.
That's an Ari Aster shot right
And
Yeah,
then
that
also,
bird wouldn't be in a snowy
He's
environment,
lit
by
by
the way.
like a orange key light.
I know, it's like blinding
Like the
him.
sun is not up.
That's why he has to look away because they're blasting a
It's
light
like,
right
yeah,
in his
it's
eyes.
like there's light behind him, but there's light in front of him as well.
I mean, I guess
Okay.
it is again. It's the most. There's the most.
It
light.
Well,
is
the
the
Coca-Cola
most.
trucks are surrounding them. So
Yeah, they're
Right.
getting picked up.
There's a
Yeah.
Coca-Cola truck in the sky lighting
yeah,
it
there's
with
a
its
copter.
light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
copter?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's like, it's right behind me, isn't it?
Yeah. Say what? God, that's. I do love that sloth smile, and I hate that white women have ruined sloths.
What?
It's like the white woman thing to love.
That
What?
and llamas. No,
That
he's right.
llamas,
Capybara.
capybaras. Yeah, that's been adopted.
Snowy China, you know?
Yeah, getting a.
What are we talking about?
Come
Let's
on,
keep
man.
going. Those look so fake, those birds. Like, that
wouldn't
was
be in a
really
snowy
weird.
environment. What are we doing, guys?
Well,
It's like-
and they were like not on top of the trucks well. They looked.
I don't think this is real.
Wait, what?
It's a little bit like, oh, I like how here it's like right, if you back up maybe a little bit of a frame, it's doing that thing where it's in like, oh, like in Photoshop or Lightroom where you turn up the clarity a ton.
Oh yeah, and
Like
it's like
it looks like just extra stroked, like extra just like dark lines and shit on the truck.
There's also like, it feels crazy to be like, well, this. The thing is, obviously, this shit's gonna look wonky, if not entirely fake, right? That's just the stage we're at. The thing is, Coca-Cola probably good on cash right now. Probably pretty flush. Probably can like chuck what $1 million to get this entire ad. No, fuck that. $100,000 to exploitatively get a small animation house to make this from scratch.
But then the thing that doesn't make any sense is I'm just looking now at the trucks. You can't see the Coca-Cola on the sides of them here. But the interesting thing to me is that a company like Coke, who has such a famous advertising history, would make such a bad call.
Right.
Because in advertising, you have to be able to like judge the moment and meet the moment and stuff like that. And so brazenly using generative AI in this current moment is just a complete like tonal failure, I think.
But you know what I bet? They're like, people are gonna love this.
That's what
People
I
are gonna be so excited.
But that's what I mean. Is
Yeah.
like they thought that, and that's crazy because they're supposed to be the people who are able to like read the room and show us what's going to connect with us.
Corporate marketing research has, funnily enough, basically been machine learning historically.
Right.
It has just been, what is the most thing? What is the most thing? What's the most art? What's the most noise? What's the loudest thing?
Mm-hmm.
But for most of like its utility, there's not really been that much going on. Like there's not been, it's especially pre-social media, not like
Actually,
a lot to talk about.
this is like
everyone knows what the most popular
This
shit
reminds
is.
me of when Pepsi did that protest ad.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's like protests are big right now, right? We'll do an ad with a protest in it.
Right.
Like
Because
the
everyone's
idea
talking. It's
of-
getting protests are getting the most impressions.
It's the most rules. Let's do an Andrew Tate ad. He's getting searched. a lot.
Everyone's talking about AI, so
They must like
they
it.
must like it.
They follow a bunch of those people that are like, we are so cooked.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Well, to be
Because
honest,
those people love this shit.
a lot of those people are people working in industry. They're just so high on their own supply.
Yeah.
And they
It's
don't consume it any like
Yeah.
art or anything. It's like
One of those freaking pay pigs, like, you know what I mean? What
You
are they?
sick
They'll
freaks.
just fucking slurp it up, dude.
But the thing is like, yeah, why would any marketing executive be aware of what's going on in the real world when their job is get hired by your uncle, step one, make a kind of dog shit ad that gets press and you get paid for nothing, put something on a billboard that no one sees and doesn't motivate anybody to do anything, and then
You work
drink
in
children's blood for power.
You work in an industry where, unlike the YouTubers who are constantly beaten over the head with the link in your description didn't convert to sales, knowing full well that's not how advertising works, they work in the fucking hand wavy industry of we put this. Vibes are up. Let's look at the graph of Google trends related to our Coke brand.
People are drinking Coca-Cola
Yeah.
Did you
in a bunch of
know?
countries.
Did you know that Coca-Cola has a global VP and head of generative AI?
Do you mean did I know that somebody's nephew got hired recently? Yes, I know that people have cousins.
Pratik Thakar said last year people criticized the craftsmanship, but this year the craftsmanship is 10 times better. Yeah, that's the problem people have with AI.
Wait, but if the majority of consumers see it in a positive way, it's worth going forward. So that is the misjudgment, because that is what they think about everything.
Hmm.
And so all he's saying is, he's saying nothing. We cannot keep everyone 100% happy. No fucking shit.
Good insight.
But if the majority of people see it in a positive way, it's good. No fucking shit.
That's a generative AI version of describing marketing.
We understand the concern. No, you don't. but we need to keep moving forward and pushing the envelope. You're not. You're not moving forward. You're not pushing the envelope. You're doing the easiest possible thing.
You
right
also
now.
don't need to do any of those things. You are Coca-Cola. Why?
You were
to justify your wage.
to
I mean, that's
justify
why,
your
yeah.
wage because it's like if you live in a world where you have this like hegemonic megacorp that has like impenetrable market like adoption, you're too big to fail, and you need to figure out how to justify your job.
Yeah, part of it's ego. I mean, a lot of it's ego. It does drive people insane. Every founder that like made something with like a decent amount of utility, sold the company to Microsoft, made a bunch of money, then has to pivot to like, fuck, I don't know, wellness brand? I'm smart. I have to prove I was smart and not lucky.
Now, can we look at the last year's ad? Because I do want to
People
see if it's
criticized
10
it or
times
something?
better. It is funny to get criticism last year and then double down because
Was last year AI too?
they're like, well, last year the craftsmanship was only a tenth as good.
Yeah, last year was at least partially AI.
So
AI
the read
generated
on the
Christmas
criticism was, it must have looked shitty. So let's have a different
So far,
one
it looks the
with
same.
shitty.
Vibes are the same.
No, it's 1/10 as good. I would say.
Okay.
This looks like the KSI music video.
All right. Yeah. So far, same vibes.
That looks.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
I mean, it's like it. So if the claim is 10 times, I'm not seeing 10
No.
times. I am seeing some marginal
I
improvements.
mean, Jarvis, there was like nowhere near as much light on that squirrel as on that panda.
There was a lot of softening on the hand and Coke bottle, probably to distract from the artifacts and like the fact that it looked
to
shitty.
distract from the ad.
Their next AI ad will just be ring cam footage.
Yeah, of Logan Paul
Yeah.
running up to the door or whatever.
Doing the Dougie or whatever.
Wow. Dude, the AI walk.
They're just a little blurrier.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
It's the same exact ad too, like content wise.
Wait, it's the same
It's
fucking
literally
shit.
the same. What? It's just on the other side of the
Oh,
truck.
it does have a little bit more of those like very AI looking tells, but they still exist. Like this right here, the hyper real like
Yeah.
thing, it looks so similar to that panda.
The hubcap is like wobbling instead of it turning.
The classic Arc de Triomphe of
This
It
is the
is-
North
North
Pole.
Pole.
This is Atlanta.
It is very funny to use AI and be like, oh my God, with AI, we could make literally anything happen in a commercial and then just do the same exact commercial twice of trucks driving.
Also,
Yeah.
like this is an ad you could have done at any point in time because you heavily use CGI in the previous ones, and it is fine.
Also, you're Coca-Cola. You have Coca-Cola trucks.
Yeah,
You have all of them,
they
actually.
don't look as pretty though.
Yeah, they've got.
Yeah.
They don't look like AI.
They don't have Christmas lights
They don't
on.
have
them.
That is
Christmas
illegal.
lights.
That is way too many lights.
the
They
thing.
have a Tasmanian devil in the back flipping you off saying, get
Oh,
off my
They have
back.
Calvin pissing on a Pepsi. Whoa.
keep they have big truck nuts. Can we keep playing? They're sparking on the ground.
It's the same ad.
Doing the same ad is crazy to me.
The AI people even. I mean. The audience.
That's like when I'm about to have a Grease style Sharks and Jets standoff with the reindeer. It is funny the lighting thing, how like they're all perfectly lit. Like even the ones that are darker in the back are like, where's their light coming from? Okay.
Banger song, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is.
Santa?
They just avoided using AI people that looked super uncanny
Well,
valley.
the other ad might have had people. We didn't watch the end of it.
Oh, I didn't
But
realize.
it doesn't matter. It looks exactly the
I
same.
do want to watch
like,
the end of it though, just like get through it. But
It's just
yeah, okay,
like-
this is the same. This
it's
is
like-
not 10 times better.
It's just such a weird insight into like the way that people's brains work when you're like truly like media poisoned, I guess, because it's not just that these people aren't necessarily super online, they're just like detached from reality. It's so funny. Like I think I talked about it, I think it literally said last week, but that thing of going round to like a grandparent's house and the wallpaper is disgusting in a way that like you'd think just the human mind would always know. You think you'd bring a caveman to look at like a velour tracksuit and it would go like, oh, don't wear that. But I look at the second ad and I go, this looks really bad. Like looking at it with my eyes from being human, I go, that looks very bad. The idea of an entire team of executives sitting down and going like, the Panda is so shiny.
But it's like tech industry brained. Like if you're hearing people hype up AI so much around you, then Coca-Cola is like, well, we got to do this. It's like,
yeah, exactly. I think it's a little tell that, you know how AI is like tricking lots of people, not even just like, you know, grandma or whatever. I think that it's a little bit of a tell that not a single one of the stakeholders thought that this looked bad. You know,
that's haunting.
It's like, that's like upsetting. Can we look at the end of the other ad and see if people show up?
Maybe Santa.
Holidays are coming. Da, 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 da.
Truck is driving today.
We don't have to, like, we can kind of just skim through it or play it at double speed or something.
What if we
like these birds are too visible.
Yeah, everything's perfectly in focus at all times. It's like a video game rendering.
Dude, that looks really weird, man. Yeah, this is like a pre-rendered commercial that would only be at E3. Oh my god.
Oh, it's just the same.
Oh my god. It's literally the same. Oh,
but no humans, maybe. Oh, there are some humans.
But they're all far
like
away.
Blurred in the background.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like, let's not show people's faces and eyes because that's the uncanny.
I guarantee you that, like, that animation is not AI.
Yeah,
which is
sure.
very funny to do at the end. It's like, well, that's our brand mark.
Are you insane?
We can't possibly.
Yeah, I would look like shit.
Yeah. I mean, that would look like absolute ass if we used AI.
We generated it. It looked terrible. Just do another squirrel.
Five more. It would end up saying like Caca Coca or something.
I love Caca Coca.
We've noticed that now next year we're going to be 10 times better on the logo. It said cuckoo poo poo. And in retrospect, that was a whiff on our part. Some people will always complain.
Some people always complain, but 99% of our consumers enjoyed it. The other thing is, even if the AI is better, it's the same fucking commercial.
Yeah. And it's like, what they're missing, the thing that their brains aren't comprehending is that this is not creative or interesting. I don't want to watch this. There's like nothing compelling about this.
I know, if I didn't have a podcast, I cannot imagine like sending this to someone.
No.
And I'm obviously none
Makes
of
me
us
want
are
a
sending
Coke.
it, but family, like people do send these around like that. That is how a lot of these things get attention is like, oh my God, most people are not marketing skeptical. Like if they see something fun that is an ad, they think of it the same way they would like sending a Jimmy Kimmel clip or sending a cute dog or something. It's like, we're coming from a very skeptical place, but most people are just like, wow, some artists made a really cool Coca-Cola ad with no ulterior motive. And then why the fuck would you share this? It looks weird.
It is also just like very upsetting in like a nostalgia way. Because like my family, like, you know, Coca-Cola's Christmas ads have always been like a big hit with people. And when I was younger, they had these bottles that would come out during Christmas time that were little ball ornaments, like they were ornament shaped. And we would always get one each as a kid, and we would drink them on Christmas Eve. And we swore to God that they had like a slightly different taste than they didn't. But we would, every time we like were at a restaurant and the Coke kind of tasted like we thought it did at Christmas, we'd be like, oh my God, they have Christmas Coke here. And like they stopped.
Wow, you guys are a bunch of losers.
Yeah, we suck.
No,
No.
I get that kind of nostalgia.
Well, yeah, and so like they stopped like making those for Christmas, and we were always sad about it. And so like to see Coca-Cola like go from like this like it is a holiday favorite amongst families to doing this shit.
A
Yeah.
It's just,
monstrous
like,
corporation from day
Yeah.
A to day Z. Like it's not that
The-
Coca-Cola has become more or less ethical. It's just
Right.
that they're less competent.
But they used
Yeah.
to prey upon our nostalgia and emotions around
They're worse predators,
holidays and stuff like that. And they don't even do that anymore. Like,
I used
this
to-
makes me feel nothing.
Look, I used to be a sucker for it. I had the Coca-Cola polar bear Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Because it was
Yeah.
cute. I like the
And
polar
I mean,
bears.
if I
and now
see one of
they're-
those at the thrift store or something, it's like it could go hard.
Yeah.
Right. And now I see this and I'm like, ew.
But you know what's funny is, in my like, my pessimistic, like capitalistic, pessimistic brain goes, they've really lobbed up Pepsi for a great ad.
Yeah.
But then also, has it, I guess it's always been true that is the way that capitalism deals with things like this.
Yeah.
a criticism from an equal peer.
Well, no, because I'm just like, it's not like the ethics of generative AI that are gonna move anything. It's public sentiment, and then another corporation leveraging that public sentiment adversarially to dunk. And then everyone, if Pepsi produces a combative holiday ad, everyone is gonna say, actually, this is based in Epic.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
And now PepsiCo is getting like,
and then they're actually gonna be like, I drink Pepsi.
I know, weird.
And it's like, I did a Pepsi ad like a couple years ago, and it's like because we do like, we will disclose doing an ad for money, but it was just me drinking Pepsi Zero or whatever.
Yeah.
I have Pepsi right there, guys. We've consumed products.
Alert,
products have been consumed.
No drinking.
So what's better than an AI commercial?
Tell me.
An AI pop star.
Whoa!
Did you
That
say
sounds really cool. That's my I'm sorry.
Whoa, I like the claw. I gotta use the claw.
So Zania Monet, I think that's how you pronounce it. Zania Monet. She's zany.
We should ask her.
She's tiny. She's toony. She's Zania Monet. So she's also not real, just like the Tiny Toons. And like she's signed to a record label. Can we pull that up?
Congrats, seriously.
Because I want to know who's behind this before I start going in. She has the hyper real AI face.
Yeah, that's the dating app we looked at. Was it Replica? She's
You
got
know what?
Replica face.
Every once in a while, not every photo, but some of these photos of her, she looks like Aisha Curry.
Yeah. It's also like so heavily like I keep wanting to say Facetune because it's but it's like what someone's face looks like if they mega Facetune.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be noticeably weird. But again, dude, that is the most. It's the most you can. Does that make sense? Am I using the right term? Jarvis, does that make sense to you?
The most,
the
as
most.
in maximize it, maximal.
Yeah, that's the most face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most, dude. It's the most bright.
The face slider is turned up all the way.
Yeah.
It's just like
Maximum.
too
Okay.
perfect and clear.
So can we scroll up? I was going to read that beginning because it does say the lady. Yes. Or back to the body. Yeah. 17 million streams in 2 months, a multi-million-dollar record deal, a Billboard charting single. These are the kinds of stats that typically belong to breakout human stars. I hate that,
That
by
is
the way.
eerie.
But today, they belong to Zania Monet, bars, an AI-powered R&B singer who doesn't exist in human form.
Who doesn't
Monet
exist
was
in
created by 31-year-old Mississippi native poet and design studio owner Talisha Jones using Suno. Once again, another artist using Suno AI, which we talked about on Sad Boys years ago at this point, and who is embroiled in like a mini $1 million like lawsuit with because they trained on all the music that exists.
Yeah, they didn't come up with their own idea. It didn't come out of nowhere.
A ChatGPT of sorts for songwriters. I would say it's a ChatGPT of sorts for entire song production.
Yeah, it's like that. It just does do it. I use ChatGPT as like an essayist. Like I'm like an essay writing guy.
ChatGPT is a ChatGPT for writers.
And I say, please write this, please.
Allowing her to transform her lyrics into music. Now, that implies that she wrote these lyrics.
Yes.
Which is interesting.
Very interesting because we know some of these lyrics.
And we're going to read some of the lyrics. Monet's breakout single, How Was I Supposed to Know, has climbed into Billboard's R&B digital song sales top 10 and reached number 22 on the overall digital song sales chart, and her 5-song catalog has generated an estimated $52,000 in revenue to date. So,
Yeah, that'll cover like a month of Suno.
yeah. So that's interesting. And the way that I found out about this artist is they got signed right after I made a video about Timbaland's Suno AI artist, Takatumi.
Which is the most
Takatumi.
silly name in the world, but silly in a racist way.
It's a racist punchline that Timbaland would make in a 2003 song featuring Justin Timberlake and 50 Cent. The thing that struck me is I went to Zania Monet's Spotify. Could we pull that up to look at like a pretty healthy amount of monthly listeners? She's signed to an official record deal. She's getting placements on like, from what I recall, placements on notable Spotify playlists. So real people are listening. I know, like when I first posted about this on my Instagram story, people were like, they're just bots listening. And I'm like, I don't think so. Not like that's too easy.
Yeah.
Like, because because yes, you know, there are botted listens on Spotify, but I just
This is
like,
a lot.
it would be a big fraud. Like,
It's a lot of
it
work
would be a
for
lot
what?
of it would be like, you would think that the people signing their record deal would do the due diligence
Yes.
before signing them the money, you know.
Yeah, because they do have to pay them.
They have to pay them. But so if we go to the album Unfolded, which is a very funny, I don't want to hear about the single daddy, relax. Here's some song names. This Ain't No Tryout. First of all, 24 songs, an hour and 33
Yes.
minutes. This is because you can endlessly generate songs. Why wouldn't you just do what Drake did like a couple of years ago and just make 90 song albums that are like not edited, basically?
Yeah, it's the most of an album.
Yeah.
It's what's the most album.
Well,
But these might be Talisha Jones's lyrics.
They could be.
So maybe she only has so many poems, you know.
But what I'm saying is that when you are creating AR on Suno can write your lyrics for you.
Yeah, it's true.
We did. Suno made us last year when we, you know, like, we don't really do this these days, but like last year when we made a song with Suno, it was like doing country music truck jokes and stuff, and the
we didn't publish the song
the lyrics were very bad, but they were functionally jokey and they made us laugh or whatever.
And it didn't feel gross at the time.
In an interview, she did say that she writes all of the lyrics to the songs.
Okay. And that's okay for her to say in an interview. And I'm also, when you are heavily using a tool like this, I just don't have to believe you. I don't have to believe you about 100% of it, because if a tool gives you the opportunity to generate hundreds of songs unfettered, and the lyrics are as simplistic as the lyrics to these songs are, and we'll pull some up, I don't know. I feel like there has to be plausible deniability, you know?
It's like it's like it's one of those like illusion things, right? Where, I mean, no one in sports is doing steroids because that's against the rules.
Mhm.
Like, well, yeah, but they'll just
like
pay USADA.
Barry Bonds lied under oath about
even if
using
she
steroids.
wrote the lyrics, if she wrote them before the beat and tune were created, then maybe AI had to alter some of them to fit the rhythm and stuff.
But
so
I
who
think,
knows?
Jarvis, you're right in that it's like, well, if you're gonna drink and drive at 0.06 blood alcohol,
It's like,
maybe you do 0.07.
I only use the AI here. And even though there's a button that generates lyrics,
right there.
I'm so disciplined, I never press it.
I just don't think it counts. I cook all my meals from scratch. There is a magic button right next to my oven that makes the food instantaneously.
And even if the they are only using their own lyrics, and again, we're gonna pull up the lyrics so you can decide. But I would say that they feel like an AI could have generated them reasonably.
I recommend they just use AI because it'll save you a little time.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
in for a penny.
Even if they are they're writing all the lyrics, they're still, the sound generated by Suno is not their own original work or artistry, but a amalgamation of the artistry of the millions of songs that were essentially stolen, allegedly, to train the music generator.
Correctly, allegedly.
So let's listen. We're not going to be able to include this on the show because I think they could claim us, but we're going to listen to How Was I Supposed to Know, the big song. And then I want to listen to, and this is the song that caught my eye, a song called Miscarriage Blues, which is on the nose for a song title, is the first thing I'll say. But if that's the way you want to express your artistry, by all means. However, it hit me pretty strange. Miscarriage Blues being a song by an AI who cannot experience that. Now, if it's written from a human being's perspective and then performed by an AI,
it's like a pseudonym.
There's I guess there's interesting discussions to be had there.
It's like being a VTuber almost.
I still have all of the issues with the generated music that I had before, you know.
It is funny that we can get in trouble for playing this music because they would consider it stolen by doing that.
I know.
that was
when
generated by stolen music.
It's all based on stolen music.
Can we pause real quick? It's just so surface level. Like everything is just it's diary.
Yeah,
There's like no metaphor, no.
it's kind of making me think like I'm doing the kind of the calculus in my brain. Right? I'm trying to figure out like, okay, so if she is obviously like she had no association with the industry prior, so like this is
Organic, ostensibly.
it's the way that this is the method she used to get into the industry and is now in it. But I'm trying to think from the perspective of like the people signing the deal, the people doing the production. Isn't the thing that you are paying all that money for a property that can now be like propagated? Like now you do a bunch of different things with it. Zanio Monáe can't go on tour. Zanio Monáe can't do meetups, can't sell special tickets, can't attend special events. It's like,
So
if you the label signing them, why don't you just make it?
well, the thing is, the label in these days, they aren't they're any of the money that they're fronting is like usually in the form of an advance that is then owed back to them either in accrual of revenue or they just owe them money. And they're like the stuff that they're fronting is usually in the advertising thing. And if you're an independent artist and you're doing your own marketing and you've got your own virality and stuff, a lot of times the labels can't really do much for you unless they're going to put a huge marketing like arm behind you. And so in situations like this, it feels relatively low risk because they're either going to just eat like siphon money off of stream revenue for very minimal in promise of something that it's kind of like when you sign with an MCN as a creator, like they get a little portion of your revenue and probably like the odds that they do enough to justify that are pretty low. So that's like how I think that the record deal gets signed. But then as I'm thinking about this now, I made this whole video about Timbaland's AI, and I think they write the lyrics for that as well. And I also felt like it was fucked up. So I'm like,
I'm just trying to figure out like, I mean, the answer is like these people are out of touch and they're just like, what's the deal there? Somebody's making a hip hop song on the telephone. On the telephones have touchscreens now, you say. It's just like, I feel like going insane. Why would you? It would be like hiring someone to type on a keyboard for you. Like sitting next to them to dictate an email that they type instead of you just typing on the keyboard for free.
I think it's outsourcing anything other than what is a glorified private equity holdings company.
True.
You see what I mean?
It's
like
a scam.
It's literally a place to park your money.
Yeah.
And that's and then as long as they can put their money in the parking lot, there's no other work to be done. Because what you're implying is still work because there's curation.
You'd have to do something.
You have to do something.
And you'd have to try. You'd have to get it to succeed as opposed to a thing that technically already succeeded.
It's already got proof of market viability.
Yeah, and I'm sure that there's like some nephew that is just like Hatsune Miku. She's huge,
and she doesn't exist. She has shows.
We can just do that.
And everyone's trying to do this. And this is the big arms race. And the reason that you sign her is because you want everyone to be competing in the gold rush of cracking publicly successful AI music. Because if you can sign them, then you have cracked the code of music that exists that doesn't require a person to be made. Thus, it's an infinite money machine.
Well,
and
this person, if this AI pop singer or whatever gets popular, she can never say no. She can never go to another label.
You could buy Zanio Monáe.
Yeah, we don't know.
You could actually just straight up buy the person.
Yeah, we don't actually know that that's not happening. We don't see the terms of these types of deals. So it could be the case that they buy it and then just it's like when your favorite YouTube channel goes under new management and it's bought by like private equity, and like the face that you follow leaves, except for the voice never changes.
Yep. And Daniel Monet is never going to refuse to do a performance or not work with a specific person
Exactly.
or
Right.
turn up late to a
It's
recording.
like owning Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Because even if Talisha Jones is like, I don't want to work with this record label anymore, the record label's like, okay, see ya.
I don't know
Well,
who you are.
We'll have other people just have AI make more lyrics for us.
Right.
And
Make a
we
song
can
called,
put
like-
her face on
we
t-shirts.
can hire
we
writers to make 100,000 seasons of The Simpsons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like now that we've got these characters that people like, it doesn't matter if Matt Groening is involved. You know what I mean? Or it doesn't matter if Seth MacFarlane is involved. Like this can live forever.
We can
if
make
it
a bunch of
needs to.
episodes about COVID or something.
And that's the other part of the problem, in my opinion, is like this AI entity doesn't have creative integrity.
Right.
So you might like her now, but who knows what songs are going to come out in the future? Who knows like how they're going to use her in the future? And it doesn't make for good art, like for things that have lasting ability, you know?
The
And-
last thing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Please. Oh, I was just gonna say, to me, it feels, and this could come off really totally insensitive on my part, but it feels to me like it's a hustle by like the
Mhm.
person who's made the thing, and they want to make some money off of it. And I haven't seen all of their interviews. Maybe they talk about how like personally meaningful these lyrics are to them, but like there's other paths. I don't know. I can see. I'm trying to put my head. I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of like, what does a disagreeing stance stand for? It's like, oh well, this person's taking ownership of. They don't want to just be a songwriter where they're beholden to other artists. They want to create the artist so that they could have some ownership of
Well, they
that.
can't sing. Like they don't have the
That's
voice
what I
for it.
mean.
and
That's
which
what
is
I mean.
perfectly reasonable.
But that's what I mean. And so
Yeah.
if you can't sing, but you want to be a songwriter, well, there's like a path, right? But then that path doesn't involve you being the artist.
Mhm. And it involves you knowing people and
you have to
building that
build
up.
these relationships. So what if you can own that stuff yourself? Like, so I can see that angle of it, but it's a little by any means necessary where I can't necessarily justify the means, but everyone's like,
Maybe they tried to sell their lyrics to singers, and the singers were like, no, this is not good. I don't want to do it. So they were
well,
like,
I'll show you.
okay, well, I'll show you. I'll just have AI do it.
But then there is something I think there's always going to be something a little sinister about, that I don't like being this next generation is cooked because it ignores how embarrassing the millennials are and continue to be. I'll admit it. But there is an element of like that whole, that phenomenon of like the number one job that kids are aspiring to being an influencer, not a YouTuber or a musician or it's like a influencer. Like the end result is the goal, and like the method is whatever. It's like, I want to be a founder, and it's like, what kind of company you want to make? I don't care. I want to have made a company.
I want to
I
say
mean, that's
3x
true, too,
founder
like
in
that-
my Instagram bio.
That kid that didn't get into Harvard, and
Oh yeah, make college.
he just
grading it
wanted
or
to be a
whatever.
CEO. He just wanted to be a CEO, and
Well-
he became one, and he's better than us.
It's like endless recycling of like drinking your own piss.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'll just drink my own piss. It's like, well, that's probably not great for you. I'm going to drink the piss that came from the piss. Like, that's probably really bad for you.
Yeah,
I'm
like
so-
eventually there's nothing in that piss.
Yeah, it's like where are and I think if I want to be if the counter for a lot of this stuff's going to be like, well, it's right, it's just about getting the money anyway. I'm like, okay, well, let me appeal to you, ghoul, demon, entrepreneur person.
Yes.
This will
Rude,
reach
but
a
okay.
point of fatigue because most people don't know why they like a certain song.
Yeah.
It's intuitive.
Yeah.
And most songs people don't like. It's just
Yes.
in the world.
But the thing is, we now have a system by which you can generate, like if Suno makes tons of bad music, don't tap the glass, like they like
That
if-
that was catchy as
it
hell.
was catchy, but like you can generate so many things. You can generate a million things. You know how hard it is for human beings to generate a million things.
Yeah.
So it's like, Well, now you can just play Kingmaker as these record deals and just see, or as these record labels, and see who when the dust settles, like who is still standing, and then just like sign those people. And there's something that people are connecting with. I do want to look at the YouTube comments of the music video. Oh, this is real. Oh, that's bizarre.
Oh wow, yeah, no, this is
Yeah, but it's got the it's got that SpongeBob filter on it.
It does, yeah. It's got that. Yeah, whoa, that's really bizarre.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to look the fuck in and see if there's any. Is this a? No, that's real.
Okay. It's like just too on the nose, but I mean, maybe that's helpful for people. All things Zanny and Monet. Could we open that in a new tab? We don't have to go do it yet, but I'm just curious.
It doesn't say who made the. There's no credits.
There's no
here.
credits.
Okay.
But then the other thing that's interesting about this is if you go, what I thought this was going to be, Jacob, is if you go to the YouTube page, all the other videos are just like her singing. So could we look at how am I supposed to know lyrics? Like if you just go most popular, I think it's the most popular video. So this is 5.7 million views 2 months ago. That's serious.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Does a mouth move?
let's find out.
I hope so. No.
No.
Oh,
God, that
it's
would've been
not. I
so
thought it was
funny.
going to be that. Can we just like scrub through it and see if anything changes? Oh, it's a lyric video. Got it. Okay, that's all I need. And then the comments.
Yeah, how many people know?
Oh, yeah, I think it went viral on TikTok or something.
Who else is here from TikTok? Thanks for stopping by. Very good person.
Nice.
Slop. Right.
It's wild that an AI can sound so human, but maybe that's the point. The emotion doesn't need a body. It just needs truth.
Dude, that one comment, release it by making Rihanna sing it. Then we'll consider it an actual song. Till then, it's just a demo.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because, like, what is the range between paying to get a person to perform it that is not you? And I'm saying, obviously, the difference is obvious. Like, the difference is intuitive. But I think probably to a lot of people, it probably is exactly the same in their brain. It's like, yeah, I buy a person or I just use the software. I'm acquiring a person either way.
Same deal.
I think there is
when a person
like
is an asset.
what
Yeah.
Jarvis was saying before, or one of you. I get you mixed up. Apparently,
You did earlier, mate. I don't even want to play it again.
One of you said earlier that there is something intuitive in the human brain where we connect with things. Like when you hear some of these lyrics and hear like, there's a lot of pain there. It's a lot of like trauma. And I feel nothing because it's an AI singing it.
Yeah.
If I didn't know it was an AI, would I feel the same way? I don't know. But this person saying, have Rihanna sing it, it's like because Rihanna can convey pain with her voice and create nuance and subtlety in
It's
emotion.
like an actor playing a character. Even if Rihanna didn't write the song, it doesn't mean that she can't convey the emotion.
That's
So-
the criticism of a lot of people for like regular actors or whatever you want to call them shouldn't do voice acting roles because like their cadence and presentation doesn't like you train to do voice acting.
Yeah.
Like, you know how to express a certain thing and a feeling. I don't know how much I subscribe to that or not, but it is the same. Like this is not a like these damn normies. People don't know what they like. They
True.
don't know.
They don't
Otherwise,
know.
they would just
True.
sit down, close their eyes, and think about a movie.
Yeah.
And go like, oh, and then this would happen in the movie, and then no, they need someone else to kind of walk up and go like, hey, by the way, did you know you'd like if there was a battle after another? Like, oh shit.
Wait, like one and then after that
is
another one?
It.
Okay.
That's one battle. And then there's a twist.
So the last thing we wanted to get to is Miscarriage Blues, which was the most like jarring thing to me because I didn't know at the time of listening to it because I knew it was an AI artist. I didn't know the lyrics were written by a human. And I don't think that should be my expectation if I'm honest.
Yes.
That oh, this time you're hearing the synthetic voice, but the lyrics are real pain. We're going to listen to Miscarriage Blues, the least listened to song on the album because of how sad it sounds. Almost one of the lesser, it being that low in the top 4 tracks. Like,
that is odd, yeah.
Yeah. Can we pause real quick?
Oh my God.
So this was, one of the crazier things to me, and this is like why when they talk up the poetry of this artist, I'm like, okay, that's great. But the song Miscarriage Blues, the first line of the chorus is, these are my miscarriage blues. And I'm like, it's just a little on the nose, isn't it?
Like if you were reading a sad poem about a miscarriage, horrible event, right? I feel like, that first verse, as you're reading a poem, you're like, oh, it's not saying it explicitly, but I can tell that this is about like someone that lost a child or someone that lost.
I'm used to.
But then like just going like, this is a song about a miscarriage I had.
It kind of is. And I think my issue is that like, and I'm not, I guess, a poet laureate or whatever, but
you lost your license.
I just expect some amount of imagery and metaphor,
depth,
and
I don't want to have to like make, I feel like so often if you really literally say anything, but especially make like a claim or a vibes based claim, the first thing people do is raise eyebrow, finger in the air. Evidence or logic? I am not interested in rationalizing this thing I'm about to say because I don't care to debate people about it. It is creepy. It's just creepy to have this kind of topic filtered through this kind of software. And
filtered through this kind of voice, like this kind of output.
It's like, okay, as many times as you can make it like, okay, maybe this comes directly from a real person, maybe it's fully written, maybe it's whatever. Are we really going to pretend that there's nothing generally societally off about an AI singing this song?
That's what I was saying.
I'm not interested in the debate with people, is that that's just the case.
With the other song as well, I feel like I don't care if it's this writer's real experience. The person who is communicating it is not a person. It's AI.
Right. Publish a poetry book if you're gonna don't make AI sing it.
It's so interesting because it's like I don't want to police like how people can get the bag so much, but at the same time, like you said, Jordan, it's just like something is off. And then the other thing I want to say is, as when we did use Suno for that one podcast episode where we were talking about it, the choruses of songs looked like this, where you'd be like, exactly make a song called "I've Got a Big Truck," and then the first line of the chorus would be like, "I've got a big truck.
It's bigger than it."
And then it's like, and include this, that, and the other thing, and it's like that's why I initially heard this AI song and assumed that it was written by AI and not a person, and why I'm still somewhat, skeptical.
It's literally the right to, if the thing you're doing is just like to publish, to make a thing, to get it out, right? The right move would be to do a prompt. It would not be to write the thing. And I just don't believe that they had 24 in 4/4 verse.
Yeah.
And in this meter, just like, I'll just type, I guess I'll copy paste. I had these in my notes app, but I might as well just copy paste them.
It's just also so, I guess, like the aspects of it are very simple, and they're the first things that AI would be able to do.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's like the rhyme scheme is simple. The lyrics are simple.
And also like, it's trained on real things.
Yeah.
Like, how many steps have to be between the source and the output to where it's like no longer authentic, right?
Yeah.
Like the Suno is trained on real people's songs.
Verse 2 quite literally hits the, baby shoes never worn.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
bought clothes I never got to use. I had names I never got to choose.
Yeah, it also like with an AI singing it, it will like you can say like, oh, if the poet wrote it, then it, it's still coming from a place of emotion. The AI is singing, I will never feel as strong of an emotion to this as I will to a real song.
Yeah.
Like there's I don't know if anyone here listens to the Crane Wives. There's a song called Never Love an Anchor, who I thought that song was just about like a toxic relationship. Like the person knew they were toxic and was like, I let you go because I thought that I would hurt you. And I learned that it was about giving a kid up for adoption.
Aww.
And when I learned that, when my friend told me that, I immediately started sobbing because I'd never thought about it before. I was like, oh, it's a really good song. I like it, but it's just about a toxic relationship. And when I learned that, I was like, oh my God, this song hits so much better.
Yeah.
When
and
they
matters
come,
more. Like
when,
it has a different kind of value.
But then
there.
like you come out here and you're like, okay, there's some emotion. They go, this is my miscarriage blues. And you go, well, that's not.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Again,
You didn't.
Mission
Alright.
complete.
You didn't do that.
Again, I'm not a poetry expert, and I don't want to doubt. So this is from a place of genuine ignorance. But verse 2's rhyme scheme is A B B C C D D E E. Can you scroll down? Still say your name. Same. It is quite literally FFGG. That is.
It's like an improv game. You did
like,
one line and then the other person has to
is
match
the
it.
rhyme scheme of verse 1 the same? Let's scroll up to verse 1.
It is simplistic for
close.
sure.
Grow their hair, night tight, keep me, hands, understand, away, stay. Like it just
Close
Hands
grow is a
understand.
half rhyme. It's not even a full rhyme.
That's
Yeah,
a slant rhyme, guys.
well, and it's like, and yes,
Computers
slant
can do
rhymes are
anything now.
everywhere in music, but my point is that it's like there's nothing. Like when I say that the AI does the simplest things, it's like, why would I assume it's a person when the rhyme scheme is the simplest possible rhyme scheme? There aren't metaphors. It's all very on the surface observations and statements, and it's very on the nose in that it's the song about a miscarriage, and it says this is the miscarriage song.
Yes. It is.
It isn't very long.
It is. It's really 15 a song.
No,
for
and I'm like,
you.
is that insensitive?
No,
of
that
me?
is
It's
exactly-
possible.
I
Like
mean-
it is possible. Like I'm willing to admit that, but I find it surprising that they're like this person. They've been a poet for so long. They, blah, 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 and this is the way they're bringing their poetry to the masses.
But they're not a songwriter.
And then I'm like, well, I haven't read a lot of poems where the writing is this bad.
I would say that.
I'm sorry. Like I genuinely could be completely in the wrong here, but the first time I heard this was through not knowing that a human wrote it or knowing that a human claimed to write it, but hearing an AI song from an AI voice about a miscarriage and immediately being the meme of like
Yeah.
what the hell is this?
It's got the. I mean, the truth is like it's this. This would be the software working successfully. Like this is exactly what it should spit out because this is what it would spit out. Like
it's
again,
what the song spit out
most.
when we generated one last year.
It rhymes the most
I do
reliably.
think that
So a songwriter's not.
the poetry that, you could say, okay, well, she's just a bad poet. But I think that is turning a blind eye to the fact that all signs point to
Yes.
AI made these lyrics.
Also, like, dude, I mean, like, it feels a little bit
Okay, guys.
patronizing. Oh,
Sorry, I just thought to myself, does every song on the album have the same rhyme scheme? This ain't no tryout first song.
different song.
You keep acting like love's a test. Earn your best. Minute cold. What won't hold. Ready. Temporary. Death. Step. Half rhymes. Nothing. Something on home. Miss. Okay, that's a chorus. Verse. Prayer there. Keep deep. Fear year. Rehearse. Reverse. Display. Gameplay. Am I crazy?
Stairs care. Like right. Friends defend. Open. Oh, this is great. Cool.
Also, in like the miscarriage blues, like whenever she's like rubbed my belly every night. No, you didn't.
I know,
No, you didn't.
but that's the thing. That's what I was saying like when I was listening to it. The next song, A Mother's Love, told, dreams, wings, wide, side, lost, cost, fall, all, face, space, before, door. Like
I gotta say, one thing I'm not, I like actually thinking about it more, I think is a bit fucked up, is that like they're saying like, well, she's a poet. I'm like, okay, well, if I'm a butcher, I'm not a chef. It's related to food, I guess, but it's like poet only to a music executive is poetry and music the same thing.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it's component pieces, you
I
know,
feel
it's
like-
seasoning. A song,
Yeah.
if I had like, if I was very good at like music theory and I make great instrumentals and then I generate lyrics for them, is it the same?
So
Like, what are the rules?
I am an appreciator of poetry. I read
Yes.
poetry. I like poetry. I was an English major in college, okay?
I'm English, so I win.
I'm not going to say I'm an expert on poetry, but that being said, I think poetry is a lot like improv. It can be done very well. And when it's done very well, it's so impressive. But most poetry is garbage.
But the barrier to doing it is nothing.
Yeah.
The barrier to doing improv is being around some people. That's the only thing that stops you from, legally speaking, saying I'm doing improv is the only thing blocking you.
I think anyone can write poetry. I wrote poetry like most of my life. It's not good. Like
I wrote poetry as well.
I've got some of Anastasia's poetry here. actually.
Well,
Oh my
did you
God.
rhyme? By the way, I'm going track by track. School, fool, start, part, blood, months.
See,
Mine, shine, name.
even my poetry is not this formulaic.
But that's the thing. My
not
point
as good.
is
You're not famous.
not deviating a single time.
Yes. That's
It's
insane.
Like ABA, even guys. That's what I'm saying. Like I just don't understand.
It's also like, regardless of if she did write these, having, maybe this is just me, but I think having an AI sing about real like trauma that people have and that is like very big parts of people's lives
The
is
human
very
experience.
insulting to the
Yeah.
people that have actually experienced that.
The goal, by the like, and here, I mean, here's where the demonic element comes in a little bit. Is okay, sure, maybe this person has that direct experience. The next time this happens, it won't be based on someone's real experience. It'll escalate because they see that it works, and like, why would I need to? I'll use my nephew to write the things. Like,
Yeah.
why would I? That's obviously the slippery slope. I don't like being that kind of guy, but it is, clearly happening. The other thing is like this working, like the dream version of this for producers, executive producers, is that we don't know it's AI.
right.
Right now, the novelty is, it's like AI. Oh, that's interesting. But it is literally more financially beneficial to them for them to full front to back generate a song about like losing a son or something, and
A
then
big truck, let's say.
losing your truck, which you loved, and then going, wow, I can't believe Jeremy Bobenany really lost. He was in the war and he lost all of his limbs. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he can still make music. What a talent! And it's based on like nothing. It's
Yes.
just
Track 13 on this album
halfway through.
is called "We Only Link at Funerals."
Ah!
Look, what's that?
What?
Also, I can't pull up. A lot of the lyrics aren't on Genius, so I can't pull it up. But there is a song
But they are
that I
Genius.
noticed didn't have the rhyme scheme, and I kind of want to listen to it later. It was called "I Asked for So Little," and I'm curious if there's rhymes in this.
I asked for so little from Suno in that prompt.
Yeah.
I said, do whatever you want.
But anyway, I don't know.
Anyhow, Jazz.
Do you love it? Do you hate it? What would you rate it? I'm giving it a light. I'm giving it a light to strong 10. And you're the best. You're the best. What should we review next? Hit the like if you like. Please, and please don't cry. Busy-
Jarvis?
we're the busiest music. We're the busiest music boys. Welcome to Music Boys,
Sad
podcast
Boys
about
Forever.
we're wearing flannels. Sad boys forever. We end every episode. We're gonna go to the nights and we're gonna talk about something else.
Patreon.com/sadboys.
We can play our dole games.
Yeah, we're gonna play some
dolls.
Some
And
online
I
games.
have maybe a little story to tell.
I'm gonna choose the dolls.
Okay, never mind.
Go for the two. Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks
Thanks
for letting us have a wee
If
rant.
you disagree, don't tell me.
If you disagree, it's on site, pal.
We end every episode of Sad Boys with a particular phrase.
I love you.
And we're sorry.
Boom.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand.
Gucci girl, how you doing? How you moving, girl? Moving, girl. How's your day looking? That future girl, yeah, we on
way too rich for me.